Okay, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and very good morning to all participants who have joined WebEx today. So my name is Dr. Azma Putra, who will be opening the GreenCity AR iPad Challenge, Shaping Sustainable Urban Cities. So welcome all. So this program is brought to you by Urban Development Authority Malaysia, together with Apple Professional Learning Malaysia. So I can tell you this program is the first kind of program in Malaysia. So this one is the first time. So welcome, we welcome you to join the program. Very warm welcome for all of you. So where you will be using the new kind of technology, which is augmented reality. So we want you to work together with your team to form a group with different discipline of knowledge, and then how you can bring your thinking into designing the sustainable city and project that idea into augmented reality. Okay, so without further ado, let's hear the welcoming speech from the CEO of UDA. Dr. Helmi. So this one is the agenda. So welcoming notes for me and launch speech by CEO of UDA. And then Dr. Helmi will give you the program briefing, content briefing, website overview, and how to submit project. And then we will end up with question and answer. Okay, so Dr. Helmi, let's hear the speech by CEO of UDA.
Assalamualaikum, salam perpaduan dan salam Malaysia Madani. Good morning and welcome to Urban Sustainability Design Challenge, a collaborative effort between UDA Holdings Berhad and Apple Professional Learning Malaysia. I'm Salim Kailani, President and CEO of UDA Holdings Berhad. For over 5 decades, UDA has been leading and shaping the urbanization of Kuala Lumpur and the Klang Valley, as well as other major cities in Malaysia. The real estate and property sector is one of the most dynamic industries in Malaysia and the world. As the nation has developed, so too has UDA. In an economy with fierce competition and constantly changing markets, UDA has reinvented itself, growing in stature and scope from humble beginnings to be one of the top 10 key players in Malaysia. As we enter the next phase of growth, UDA's goal is to build sustainable communities and provide socially beneficial development solutions while embracing sustainability practices that supports the 3 spheres of people, planet, and prosperity. As part of UDA's CSR, this program is aimed to bring out the best from students having to think critically, creatively, and innovatively. The competition requires the student to design a sustainable city which must be in line with the Sustainable Development Goals, or in short, SDG. As part of the SDG, a sustainable city is one designed to address social, environmental, and economic impact through urban planning and city management. The perfect sustainable city would be one that is self-sufficient in energy, has more sustainable transport, maintains green spaces, and has an effective usage of its natural resources. It would be a city that is built on principle of ecology, education, and equality. Gone are the days where we design and present solutions by using floor plans, still photos, and physical 3D miniature models using boxes and cardboards. In line with the technology advances, students will be using iPad and apps to present their ideas and solutions in the latest form of augmented reality, where the audience or customers will be able to view the solution in an immersive and memorable journey that combines reality with the elements of the virtual world. Through technology from 3D printed models, now we can even create a simulation of how the proposed design and solution will look like using augmented reality, where model can be viewed in sizes that can be scaled up to the real life size. The audience can visualize and experience being in the spaces themselves. This program aspires to prepare the students for the future by exposing them to the industry and understand how the industry works in the real world. It is a pleasure to see that this design competition has received overwhelming response from students. I'm sure that the sharing sessions and webinars will be beneficial as an opportunity for you to upskill, be it mentally or technically. Thank you, Apple Professional Learning Malaysia, for choosing UDA as your strategic partner in this program. To fellow students, may the best team win.
Okay, so Dr. Helmi will continue with the details of the program overview. Dr. Helmi?
All right, awesome. Thank you, Dr. Azma. So I'm Dr. Helmi, an Apple Professional Learning Specialist and also Apple Distinguished Educator from University Kebangsaan Malaysia. And very inspiring insights from the Datuk CEO of UDA. And we are very excited today to collaborate with UDA, with Apple Professional Learning Malaysia in this premiere or in this event. Okay, so a bit about the program overview. Now, the program, the GreenCity AR iPad Challenge, will be held as follows. So it is again a partnership between UDA Holdings Berhad and also Apple Professional Learning Malaysia, and it involves 3 phases. So the first phase is upskill via online resources and the competition, and also you will have if you are selected, you will have to showcase and do the final pitching. All right. Okay, so and just to, not skip, I think this is very, very important. Here, the prize, the grand prize, the 10 best teams will showcase, and the first prize winner will receive 12,000 ringgit. Oh, wow. Awesome. And second place, 9,000, third place, 6,000, and 7 consolation teams, each will receive 1,800 for the final. So this is the 10 best teams will compete, and who will be the best. We're waiting for the best students collaboration here in the GreenCity AR iPad Challenge, shaping sustainable urban cities. Okay, and now, just to update a bit about the upskilling via online resources here. So we will be having 7 webinar sessions for you to indulge, to upskills and to reskill yourselves. So do go together with this. So first, explore ideas and present ideas in animation of the sustainability concepts, sustainable in town city. Okay, but what we'll do here is I will show you one by one. It's 7 here, and I think I'm better with posters. I will show you posters and teasers that will be displayed in a bit. All right. Okay. So this is the apps, very crucial apps. So there's 8 apps here that you have to install on your iPad and this is the only apps that you can use. So this is for the competition these are the only apps that we allow you to use, which is Shaper 3D, and then Reality Composer on iPad, and Pages, Keynote, Freeform, GarageBand, iMovie, and Clips. So Shaper 3D and Reality Composer for AR composition, Pages for the documentation, and then for the portfolio, and also Keynote for presentations, for drawings, Freeform for ideation, and also sketches and drawing, GarageBand for music composition, iMovie for movie creation, and also Clips for also movie creation and special effects. All right. Okay, so now the competition. So these are the regulations, rules open to undergraduate students and pre-university students of any disciplines from all higher institutions in Malaysia. So higher education institutions in Malaysia. All right. And the composition is 4 to 6 members. Okay. So maximum 6, minimum 4, and may include one lecturer as a team member. And it is advised, or you will have to go through the 7 webinar series, and we will also have clinics on demand, and we will provide you if you need. Yeah. Yes.
Dr. Helmi, a little bit of pembetulan here. There won't be any webinar series. There is only resources, yeah? Only resources. There won't be any webinar series. Only resources that will be put on the website.
Okay. All right.
Okay?
Thank you. Thank you, Puan Raini. All right. Okay, awesome. So just to give a warm welcome to Puan Raini. Puan Raini is our leadership and learning from Apple. Thank you, Puan Raini. Okay, and so there will be resources on the website and not a webinar series, and we will host probably some clinics if you have any problems and to support your AR composition. Yeah. Okay, great. And the competition and participants are to propose a sustainable city model that complies to the SDG. So the United Nations SDG tadi, okay, you have to comply with that, and based on the site provided by UDA. So this is also important. UDA will provide a site, and you will have to create a sustainable city model based on the site provided and link it to the United Nations Sustainable Development Goals. Yeah. All right. And these are the outputs. So this is the competition output. So design thinking journal in EPUB just now. So you have to develop in Pages. Just now we will give you a design thinking journal, and you will have to fill up with content, with AR content, with your drawings and everything there. Don't worry about it. We will give you, and you can ask on Telegram or here in the chat, and then we will share on what is needed there. And also the AR model in RC project, .rc project. What does that mean? Okay, so if you have Reality Composer, if you don't have it, do install now on your iPads, and you will have to develop the AR the AR model and export as a RC project. So if you use Shaper 3D, you can import in RC project and export. So we need the original RC project and not the USDZ. So because if you want to share USDZ, no problem, but I think we need the RC project to ensure that you have developed using proper channels, yeah, and proper software. Awesome. And 2-3 minutes pitching video, yeah, we need from you also, but do not use any other softwares. Again, as I mentioned just now, you can use iMovie, Clips, or any of the 8 softwares that I showed you just now to create the pitch. Yeah? Awesome. All right. So again, you need sustainable development goals, so you can link to any of these. I think it will be very powerful there. Of course, this is everybody's linking to these SDGs. Yeah, now. All right, and the competition. So here's the site that has been provided by UDA. So it's lot 44617 at Bandar Tunisin One at Cheras. And Cheras Selangor. So we will give you the, we will give you, but it is already available on the website. So do have a look at the site and you can download the details there. Again, so it cannot be any other sites, yeah? Please just use this site and turn it into an AR sustainable city. We're waiting for you to create. Okay, tak sabar nak tunggu ni. Alright, and just to enlighten again, okay, highlight again, the submission deadline is 5 November 2023, 11:59 PM. Maksudnya 6 November tu tak boleh lah. Okay, so this is a hard deadline, 5 November 2023, midnight, before midnight. And the top 10 announcement will be 20 November 2023 for the top best study, and every top winner will win at least something if you get it to the top 10 best. But again, the top prize will be the 12,000K. Yeah, awesome. All right, great. And for the showcase and final pitching session, so for the top 10 too, okay, for the best 10 submissions will be invited for a showcase session and final pitching session, and it will be conducted face-to-face, via face-to-face session at a venue that will be decided by UDA Holdings Berhad. Yeah, date to be announced later. Awesome. So tak sabar ni. So we are very excited and we are very thrilled for you to join us here in the AR challenge. Yeah, okay, and again the prizes for the winners: first place, second place, third place, and consolation. Again, first prize 12,000K, second prize 9,000, third prize 6,000, and consolation 1,800 per group. Yeah, okay, so all right, now the presenters. So I will be presenting the presenters and mentors for all the sessions, and I will play some videos that will be there together. All right, so for the first session, or for the first video, the speaker is Encik Ahmad Yazid Yahya. He's a senior manager of the Sustainable Group Strategy, Sustainable and Performance Management Division. Oh, panjang dia punya ni. All right, and he's from UDA Holdings Berhad. Awesome, and he will be talking about sustainability in town planning. And you can download the resources from the QR code there. Or just go to the website and you will see the videos there. All right, and the second speaker, Dr. Lim Seng Boon. Okay, he's a senior lecturer, Program of Town and Regional Planning, Department of Built Environment Studies and Technology, College of Built Environment, University Technology Mara, Perak branch. Awesome. Okay, so he will be talking about sustainability in smart city planning. Okay, and again, you can download the resource from the website. Awesome. Our third speaker, okay, so Dr. Zakia Abdul Halim. She's from University Technical Malaysia Melaka, and she is an Apple Professional Learning Specialist, and she will be talking about from ideas to animation, crafting sustainable cities with freeform pages and Keynote. Awesome. So again, do have a look at these videos to have a look at freeform pages and Keynote. Awesome. All right, let's have a look at her teaser. All right, awesome teaser. Thank you very much. And this is me. So help me, Apple Professional ADE and APLS, and I will be promoting, or my session will be about promote the solution through videos with clips, iMovie, and GarageBand. So let's have a look at my teaser. All right, excellent. Okay, now to the next presenter, Dr. Nizamuddin Muhammad Yusof. He's an Apple Professional Learning Specialist from University Technical Malaysia, Melaka, and he will be talking about design and build 3D models with Shaper 3D Part 1. Let's see his teaser. All right, so from Lukut to Pago, and now we move to the next speaker, Dr. Jufrizal Karjanto, okay, Apple Professional Learning Specialist from also UTEM, okay, and he will be talking about design and build 3D models with Shaper 3D Part 2. Let's see his teaser. Okay, awesome. And that was Perling City, yeah. Okay, and the next speaker, Professor Madya or Associate Professor Technologist Dr. Haji Azma Putra, Apple Distinguished Educator and also Apple Professional Learning Specialist from UTEM. And he will be talking about transforming 3D models into augmented reality using Reality Composer, part 1. And also Dr. Nur Hafizah Adnan, Apple Professional Learning Specialist, Apple Distinguished Educator, and Certified Trainer for Swift. And she will be talking about transforming 3D models into augmented reality using Reality Composer. And Dr. Hafiza is from University Kebangsaan Malaysia. All right, okay, let's see her teaser. All right. Okay. So awesome. UKM, GreenCity. Okay. And now I pass to the next presenter for content briefing. Thank you very much. Awesome. Thank you, everybody.
Right. Thank you, my friend Dr. Helmi from UKM, PM Dr. Helmi. Okay, so thank you for for the briefing on the competition itself. So yeah, we'll continue a bit. Okay, so in this phase right now, or according to agenda, so I will share to you some of the examples that you as the students need to submit, okay, in order to enter this to complete this program. So let me share my screen to do that. Okay. Okay, so this is the one of the output that you need to produce. Okay, so this is what we call EPUB. Okay, so when you watch the videos, okay, we're gonna explain to you how we're gonna produce this EPUB, or this is the final documentation where you compile everything into this one document, and in which you need, this is one of the requirement that you need to submit. So this is my part. So if you remember just now, my friend Dr. Helmi show you guys the teaser of my project. So I choose the Perling Circle City. So I'm from Johor Bahru, so this place is really close by to my place, and actually this is the land owned by UDA, and they are developing this area right now. Okay, so I'm using this place or this area as my project, but you guys have to use the one that we gave to you just now, right, in Cheras. Okay, so this is the example. Okay, I call this city Perling Circle City because I like the idea of circle. I'll show you how I came to this idea. Okay, so at the very beginning, what you're gonna need to do, you can need to do some analysis. Okay, you need to look at the area, right? So you, before you develop any city, you know, before you start designing the houses and everything, the facilities, the equipment and everything, you need to study first the area that was given to you as the focus area to be developed in this project. So in my place, I you know, because Perling is in Johor Bahru, so I did some study first. JB is a big city, Johor Bahru known as JB. Okay, so it's a big city, and this is backed up by numbers. So this is what we want also you guys to do. So if you can see here, so the number of population in JB, this is only in JB, yes, not like in Johor Bahru, but in the daerah of JB itself. So it's close to 2 million, and it's getting increasing every year. So as you can see here, in 2023, it's over 1 million now. So and this number is projecting to be increasing more and more. Okay, so what does this bring, right? So the implication is that you can see that with this increasing of people or citizen living in Johor Bahru, so that will indicate or implicate that the housing ratio will also vary, right? So we have people from V40, M40, and T20. Yeah, we've been talking a lot about that since Belanjawan yesterday. And then we also have a different ethnics of people. You can see here, it's not only the Bumi Putras, you know, Malay, Chinese, Indian. It also has expatriates, a lot of big international company here in Johor Bahru. So what I can see that from this problem that I analyze, there will be a lot of diversity. Yeah, you can see that I put it over here. Diversity can be strength, but in a way, it can also be the weakness. So from there, I analyze that, you know, the diversity can you know, people with different household ratio will be sometimes in a housing, you know, like the people with T20 may be living in this area where they have like certain areas for bungalows, whereas people with, you know, lower household with flats or just single story house with different area in the taman, right? So I don't like that to happen. I think for Johor Bahru to prosper, it need to, the diversity need to be embraced rather than, you know, keep people away from each other. We're creating this different group. So what I did that I study, you know, I go deeper, and then I studied, and then I come upon this community in China, which called Hakatulu. Hakatulu is a multi-family communal living. Although at the very beginning, back then, the Chinese used this as a defensive purpose, because back then, you know, people you know, war with different tribes and different communities. So these Hakka people, they have this circle housing. So the circle housing has one entrance to go in and go out. So it's really interest to me because the concept of people living together and taking care of each other, that's the concept that I like. So when I look deeper, this house has, you know, different storage, you know, like for example, like on the lower level, they put the the livestock, the chicken and so on, and then where they put the storage of the food and also things like that. So I like this idea. And then when I search further, the concept has been implemented in a bigger scale in a housing in Denmark. In Denmark, there's a student housing. They have the same, they use the same Hakka architecture, inspired by Hakka architecture. Whereas this area, the student living together, and this is the way the student mix around each other, right? And also the what interests to me the most is that the kitchen was placed in one area. There is no kitchen in each individual room because they want people to go to one place and cook together, and meeting people, say hi, and from there you know each other, and and the gaps become closer. So I like this idea. And also the idea has been further implemented in a bigger scale in Germany, in Leipzig. Okay, so there's a bigger like this circle shaped kind of housing. So this idea give me idea. So why don't I apply the circle concept idea to solve my problem, right? If you remember just now, the diversity. So that's how I came upon this solution. Okay, so first you need to do the analysis also. You need to look at the analysis. What are the places that are available in your area? For example, I did this analysis. You can see that we have University UTM closer by to Perling, the stadium, the Legoland, Singapore is also closer by. You need to do this because you need to get the idea what's your area going to be, how you're going to develop your city, right? Because later on when you develop your city, if there is school nearby, you might don't want to build another school, right? Because there's a school nearby. We teach this thing later on when you go to the resources. We're going to teach you how you do the site analysis. We can use one apps, okay, and then we can use again to analyze what are the area around the proposed site. Okay, so from there, I think I'm not going to show this. This is the teaser that I maybe not. This is not the teaser. Okay, this is how I imagine my city will be. So I do some tracing, and then I do some kata contoh-contoh dulu, sketching dulu before you develop in 3D. Later on, me and the Nizam will teach you in the resources. Okay, so do some sketching first, get some idea where you want the park to be, your condominium to be, okay, and then later on you do the drawing in Sharper 3D. So this is what I developed in Sharper 3D. This whole big city, the circle area. This is, as you can see here, the bungalow, the single story. They live close by. They share the same park together. Okay, like this, everything is close by. They share. They're looking at the same water, for example, the same tasik. Okay, so everything is based on my idea just now. I want to close the gap. So this is also just another view. And then if you remember, I'm not going to show that. If you remember, Dr. Helmi talked about the sustainability goal. So we need to tackle the sustainability goal. So this is how I tackle. And I show that I tackle the goal number 7. Okay, how we can reduce, how we can increase the renewable energy. So I use there is a video here. I use what you call that, the net metering. Okay, so you can use solar. So from there you can use net metering. Okay, and then I also show that in my EPUB that how this can also increase the economic viability, cost and benefit because of the net energy metering. And then I also show the natural ventilation. This is also support the SDG 7 because I use, if you can see, all my building are a bit higher than the ground. Right? The first floor or the base or the first floor there is no houses because that is what I did is for natural ventilation, right? Because the movement of the hot and cool air. Okay, and also the natural daylighting. This is also to support the SDG. So when I design my house, I try to make sure that there is like you can see there is a glass just above the window and the door. So this is to allow that for the natural daylighting. So inside your house, you don't need to switch on the light during the day. Yeah. Okay. And this is, I just want to show some picture what I did, how I the final output of the design that I did in the Sharper 3D, in which we're gonna teach you in the resources. Okay. So I think that's all I want to share. Okay. Yeah, maybe I'll pass by to my colleague, Dr. Nizam, who will continue also to share his content. Dr. Nizam.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Juf. Everybody can hear my voice, right?
Yes.
So actually it's a little bit off because I have a little bit cough. Okay, So first of all, I will share my screen first. Okay. Okay. So basically, this is the example of my project regarding this program. So I'm choosing the Pago. If you know Pago, we have a UTHM campus in there. So similar to Dr. Jove, before we can start anything, we need to know the area of that area, what we have and everything. So basically, Pago here is an educational hubs. In Pago also, actually, we have four institution there for with the IPT. So before you know that, we can further, we need to know everything about here. So basically, what type of institution you have there, and also we need to have some sort of demographic profilings because we need to know how many student or how many resident there, and then what possibility we can have, and also the type of economics here. So we can have, if you want to create a new city, then we need to know that the buildings or the houses, everything is affordable to all the people. Okay. And then in addition, we also need to know about the SDG goal, what we can implement in our city. So basically here for the Pago, I'm choosing two SDG, which is the affordable and clean energy. And also another one is the sustainable city and communities. And then after that, we need also to do the site analysis. So basically, this is the simple one. I'm doing the site analysis. Means you need to identify the site, and then you need to identify where you want to put the buildings or the shopping complex and everything, and also the public transportation. After that, this is also the teaser. I think I will just skip this part because this is the similar from what the Dr. Helmi already show you. And regarding the SDG goal, okay, so this is the plan, what I can do, what I can implement it in my city. So basically, when I'm choosing the SDG goal 7, so some of the planning is like what can the energy efficient can do, and also the smart grid here. So basically, smart grids mean everything inside this city is coordinated or controlled by one smart grid. Okay. And then also here you can see how we can do the sustainable energy from the power plant. And then another thing is regarding the SDG 11. So this is some of the element that I try to tackle. First, the ensure access safe housing and services. That means that when we create the housing or the residential area, we need to make sure that it can be accessed by water or access to improve the sanitation and everything. And also we need to have also provide access for affordable and sustainable transport. Mean since we have the smart grid, so basically the bus here is also an EV, which means electrical vehicle, and it must be cheaper and can be accessed by all type of resident. And also we need also to make sure that all the accessible area is safe and inclusive, green and public spaces. So we need to have the whole center or the whole city is really planned well. And so this is the city that I have done, which is, if you can see, this is the part of the Pago, but I will show you about the real life, about the Shuffle 3D. So basically with the Shuffle 3D, this is the whole city that I have created. So you can see here, I have the residential area from this side, and you need to know that if we create some sort of residential area, we need to also have the various type of residential, which means first one here is some sort like a single story house. Okay. So basically this is for the mid income or the low income residents. And also I have also here like bungalow type for the houses or for the a little bit richer housing. And also here we can have also some sort of like a apartment or flat house. And since we have create this thing is really to cater a lot of people, so down here, if you see here, this is some sort like a car park. Okay. And then all of these have you see here, I developed the city with a lot of green. So and then this is also, if you see the brown one is for the like a jogging tracks, and also I have some sort of what I say lake, okay. And then also this is for people to chill up and everything. And at the same time, we need to think about the transportation. So here there is a station bus, okay. And basically this station bus is for the electrical vehicle. So bus can just come here and charge all the things here, okay. All right. So I think this is from me. So if you want to know more about these apps, this is I'm showing you the Shapo 3D. So you can create something like this. Okay, it's easy. Okay, so I pass back to Fizi. Okay.
Okay, thank you, Nizam. I share my screen.
All right.
First of all, I'm Khairul Hafizi. I am the secretary for this program. So I will talk about the website that we post inside this program, and also the how the submission will, we will have. So first of all, in this website we have 5 pages. So this is for the home pages. You can go through the home pages. You can see the objective of the program, and you also can see the speakers. Okay. So we also have the video launch video just currently we are having now, and also we have the timeline for the program. So today is the program launch, the project submission, and we will start sign announcement. Then on the page about, you can see here there is 4 sub pages. We have a competition, participant, showcase and final teaching, and also the certificate and prizes. Okay, so for the competition itself, you can see what we need you all to do. So there's 2 to 3 minute teaching video, and also we have the, if you see the unders the line here, you can go to the any of the pages. Okay, also in the participant here, we want you all to know about the how you can make a team members. So just now we have talked it also. So 4 to 6 members, and you can combine with lecturers. So we have also link you to the student verification form. Okay. Then we go to the showcase and final teachings. Okay. Uh, the top 10 output submission, we will have a face-to-face session. So there will be a venue. Then you all will be presenting to the UDA Holdings Berhad, and so the APL is set by face-to-face. Okay, next is for the certificate and prizes. So for the certificate and prizes here, you can see that all the participants who are submitting the project will be given a certificate. And also for the prizes, we have a first, second, third, and the consolation. 7 groups will be get the prize. Okay, next for the schedule. Okay, this is the schedule for the program. Okay, so we're now at the 14th October, the program launch and briefing. So next is 5 November is the last project submission deadline. And on the 10 result announcement will be on the 20 November. And for the showcase and final face-to-face session will be confirmed later on. Then we have the guideline pages. So inside the guideline pages, it have 5 start pages. So first, we have the online resources. So you can read or go through the online resources. And the resources also, we teach how to use 8 different apps for this program. So we have the freeform, keynote, pages, GaraBand, clips, iMovies, Dapper 3D, and Reality Composer. So how you want to use these apps, you will go through the resources here. So this is the first session here is for the program launch. So the second session is for the idea how to present and animate using the freeform, pages, and keynote by Dr. Zakia. You can click this link and it will open the YouTube reset. Or also you can just click the YouTube inside the page, inside the website, and you can also play the video. So this is the 8 session that will use for you to go to the resources. And please go through one by one because you will know how to use the Sharper 3D, the Reality Composer, and all the 8 types that I have mentioned, and how you can subscribe the students for the Sharper 3D design. Yes, next we have the sites. Okay. So this is the site for the program. Okay. As you can see here, it has the download sitemap. This is for the PDF file. You can download the PDF file. And also this is for the AutoCAD file. This also you can be download. And below this site, there is the site information of the program. You can go through the information here. That is for the design requirement. So in here we have a 5 main thing for the design requirement. You must also need to read one by one. So what is about the urban planning, the sustainable energy, economic viability, and so on. And this is for the submission requirement. Okay. So you must do the project inside the site that we have given, the lot 44617, Bandar Tun Sen On, Ceras, Selangor. And the submission requirement, we have you need to submit 4 main things here: the RC project, AR, the EPUB journal, 2 to 3 minute teaching video, and student or lecturer endorsement form. And this is for the EPUB journal. So what you need to have in the EPUB journal, you can read, you can go through all this in this website, and you can learn more about. Okay, next we will go to the judging criteria. So this will be the judging criteria that we use. So they will have a 7 main theme, and on the number 7, you need to utilize the freeform pages, keynote, clip, correspondence, Sharper 3D, Reality Composer in presenting your idea, because that will have in the resources, and you must fully utilize these text. And lastly is for the registration pages. So if you're not yet join the Telegram group, please join this Telegram group. And below of the Telegram group, you have the 2 form here. This is for the student endorsement form. This is for the lecturer endorsement form. So for the endorsement form, you need to type your university college name, the student name, student ID, course, current semester, and also you need to get a signature or stamp by your university or college. Same goes to the lecturer endorsement form. You need also to key in your info, and also need to have a signature and stamp from the faculty or university of your management. And after you have complete the endorsement form, then you can key in the submission form. So we have here the submission form, whether you can directly using this website, or you can open to the another page. So if I open into another page, okay, yeah, you need to read this registration form carefully, because we need you to have this form in team. Okay, how you can rename your folder, your main folder, and also your your sustainability project and the submission things. So I will go through how this form will look like. So first I'll put my email. Okay, so then you need to put your group name and also the project name. Okay, and this is must be insert. And then this will be your full name. So inside here also, each group must consist of 4 to 6 members. So full name, so your role in the project, whether you are team leader, student, or group member, student, or group member lecturer. So your email address, phone number, institution, full name, and the full course name. This is for the group member 1. Then this is group member 2. Same also. So group member 3, group member 4, group member 5. If you have only 4 group member, only just key in until the group member number 4. If you have until 6 group member, you must key in all these 6 group member. Group member 6. And lastly is for the project file submission. Again, please rate how you need to rename your submission folder and your project. Okay, so then you need to copy and paste your link of your folder to the organizer. Okay, before that, I will show you a sample of the folder that have been sent. Okay, so here is the 2 projects that have been made. So if you can see here, the project, the group name, Marvelous 4. The project name is AR Tech City GCAC 2023. I open that. So you have number 1, Sustainability AR project, zip file. So this is for the AR project, .rc project. Then we have the EPUB journal, the pitching video, and the endorsement form. So for the endorsement form, is you need to make another folder. So another folder there is 6 group members. So this one by one the endorsement of the groups. And also same with goes to the joining the future group, city of people. We also have for this here and the endorsement form, because there is only 4 group members, so it put the only 4 members here. Okay, so you also need to make this folder available for the judges and the secretariat to access the folder. So to access the folder, so first of all, you need to click this button. So then you need to click it will show a pop-up here. So you need to click the restricted button, down button here. And after you click this button, you need to make the access to anyone with the link. And you need to copy the link. And then you paste the link inside the form that we have given in the website. Okay, I hope you understand about this project and the website, how to use it. And if you have any question, please feel free to ask in the Telegram group. So we hope, I hope that you all will have a very wonderful day. That's all from me. Okay, thank you. I pass back to the Dr. Helmi for continue the programs. Thank you.
All right. Okay. Thank you. So, J. Afizi is actually a Apple certified trainer for Swift. Awesome. Thank you. And also maybe we will introduce Puan Asmawati lah behind the scenes. She's also an Apple Professional Learning Specialist and also project coordinator from Apple, Encik Fahmi. Awesome. Thank you very much. I think okay. Thank you, Puan Asma. And any last words from anyone before we take a group photo and end the session?
We've got a question, Dr. Helmi,
Yeah.
on YouTube. Okay,
Sure.
I think I will have to address the question as well. First question was actually on the Mr. Chin Tak Yong is asking whether there will be a certificate after completing the competition. Yes, there will be certificate for participants who submit their submissions, and the certificate will be based on level of achievements, which is gold, silver, and bronze. So everyone will get the certificate. And there's another question, and can we use Windows to do the competition apart from using only iPad? So I think we've got a similar question to that as well in the WebEx group. The Telegram group. We got that question. So to answer that question is basically for Shepherd 3D, yes, the participants are allowed to use Windows on Shepherd 3D on Windows, but only for that part. Because we understand that maybe some groups not everyone has iPad, so at least one person has an iPad for each group. That would be sufficient for everyone to work on the project. But the rest of the apps must be the apps that we have mentioned earlier, that Helmi has mentioned earlier. The Reality Composer, Keynote, Pages, all other apps that is available on iPad. So other apps, other than that apps, you will be facing consequences of being disqualified. So please do not use other apps other than that. Just the Shepherd 3D if you want to use it on Windows, because eventually you have to put in the objects in Reality Composer as well, right? So and I think Puan also wanted to highlight that. I think she also mentioned in the Telegram group that actually because we want everyone to experience the latest technology. Apple has been is being the leading technology in the world. So I think there's also in United Arab Emirates, I think the let me share the screen. Can I share the screen just for a bit? Hold on, yeah. Sorry, just I'll just take 1 or 2 minutes just to share this. Can you see my screen now? Can you see the screen now?
Yes, Asma.
Yes.
Okay. So as we can see here, Emirates Airline is actually currently is providing 20,000 iPhones, iPads for their to streamline their flying process. So as you can see, it's being used for the whole airline, and this is something that is airline is something that is require things that is very secured, and so as you can see the iPhones and iPads are being used there. So we know that it's very trusted, and because they know that Apple technology is secured and reliable. So that's things that I wanted to share. So if anybody else would like to add on, then please do so. I think that's all on and if there's any more question from the participants in this WebEx, I hope that answers the question from the person participant in YouTube.
There is one question from YouTube also. Hello, I want to ask for the focus area. Do we need to do all of the focus area? Can choose only one?
Can you repeat the question again? I think maybe our presenters can help to answer that question.
I want to ask for the focus area. Do we need to do all of the focus area, or can choose only one?
Actually, TPG, what do they mean by focus area specifically? That's
Maybe the
I think
STG,
maybe
Dr.
about
Helmi?
the I'm not sure about the SDG or about the size, because the size is only one side we have given.
If it's regarding the site provided by UDA, so I think that's the only site that you can choose. So you cannot choose, even though the presenters have shown different sites, but we don't want to use the UDA site because you will have a tendency to replicate. So that's why we chose other sites. But for the competition, it's only restricted, or you cannot use any sites, but only the site provided by UDA on the website. If that is the question that is asked lah.
Or could it be focus area like just a certain part of the city, or I don't know. I'm just assuming. I'm just trying to understand the question because she's not answering the question I asked back in the YouTube. What does she mean by the focus by focus area? Could it be that, or maybe the SDG? I don't know. So if it's SDG, I think SDG could be one or more, right? Doesn't necessarily be one area, but I mean, if the focus area on the city itself, how about that, Dr. Helmi? If it's about the city.
Yeah, I think if it's SDG, I think you can choose one or more. And one SDG is actually there has sub SDG, as you see Dr. Juf was explaining and Dr. Nizam was explaining, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3. So in an SDG there's sub sections there if you want to focus on that, or you want to make it trans SDG, or cross SDG, I think is fine as well. Any other comments, Dr. Asma or Dr. Nizam, Dr. Juf, and team? Do you have any, Dr. Zakia, do you have any comments on that?
I think as long as it follows the design requirement as stated in the website, it should be okay. Right, in terms of the sustainability and so on, design requirement.
Okay, I got the Miss Alia Nabila has answered the question. What she meant by focus area is the one I think you mentioned in the one of the message or in the website, I'm not sure. For this one, the key focus area, energy self-sufficiency through green waste management, like waste to energy, sustainable transportation, preservation of green spaces. So she's asking whether she should focus on only one or all of it.
Sorry, Puan Asma, come again.
Okay. The one she's referring to is actually because we've mentioned I think probably in website, if I'm not mistaken, we did mention for this one for the key focus area is energy sufficiency through green waste management, like waste to energy, sustainable transportation, and preservation of green spaces. So she's referring to that focus area. So she's asking whether do we need to focus on all of those or just choose one. So that's the question.
Okay, I think that the question refer to all, because that is when we design is a city, so we should consider everything inside our design.
All right, hope that answers the question, Alia Nabila.
All right. Okay. So we have other questions in the chat. And I think maybe just to read again, Supervisor Dr. Faiz Izwan is asking, is there any limit for participation for lecturers to supervise the group? Yes, only one lecturer. Thank you, Dr. Zakia, for answering. I think very important. Would be great to extend on. But yeah, I think can lecturer be part of multiple teams? Is it Dr. Said or Said? Mr. Said, you're asking, can lecturer be part of multiple teams? You mean the same lecturer for multiple teams? So I think that's the question. Yeah, so any response to that? Can one lecturer be in multiple teams?
Yeah, that's basically my question. Because I'm bringing a couple of students to join as part of a subject requirement, right? So maybe having no limit to a group of students that a lecturer can supervise would be great.
I'll let the committee decide. So,
The formal lecturer must be one. The formal lecturer must be one. But if you can supervise the students outside the formal, it's up to you. But the formal names to be submitted, only one lecturer.
so meaning if you have like 5 submissions from 5 groups, meaning only one cannot be the same lecturer lah, Dr. Asma. Is that what you mean? Or because what Supervisor Dr. Tanya was actually
Okay.
you know, like I'm supervising, for instance, kan, I have like a 30 students. I want all my students to submit. So it's my students. So can I have one for every? That's a good question, actually.
It shouldn't be a problem, right, Dr. Helmi?
Yeah. Can
Yeah.
be.
Yeah,
I think can be.
it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. So the committee has answered, and so lecturers is okay, but students cannot. So students. So how about if students with multiple groups? I think maybe that's another question for us to answer. You know, like different groups. Can
But
they do that?
yeah,
I
just
think it's just gonna be a trouble for the student because they have a lot of things need to do, not just for one project, for multiple projects. So the student need to bear about the consequences. That's it.
Okay, so confirm, all right. So just to lay out or sum up what we have confirmed. So for lecturers, it's okay for multiple projects, but for students, only one per project, individual. Yeah. All right. I mean, in a group, but you can only submit one with your name. All right. So that's confirmed. Okay, great. So do we have any more questions from YouTube?
yeah, we have question on YouTube. There's a question. If there is any particular budget do we have to follow in terms of building materials and more? And also a question whether they need to state the total cost of their planning. Dr. Zakia, you're on mute.
They can propose in their proposal in the pages, in the journal, basically.
Right. So the answer is they can propose that, they can include that in their journal, right? Okay. But on the budget, there's a question whether they have to follow any particular budget. I think so far we haven't state any budgets, right, for this program. So it's up to them to propose their solution, and maybe they can include the cost in their journal as well, right?
Maybe adding to what Panasman Dr. Zakia is saying about the budget. So it's called sustainable. So I think the more sustainable the budget is, I think that will be better. But yeah, of course, going for viable, sustainable, because sometimes sustainability requires more budget. So if you can rationalize, I think why not? But put the budget if you want and rationalize why you want that. I think it's important to rationalize why you're doing this. You know, choosing, let's say, just now, you know, any type of materials or any type of you know, sustainable items that you want to put in. So up to you, but I think it would be good to justify or rationalize why you put the budget there and explain on that. I think the explanation is important. Okay, so do we have any last burning questions before we go? All right. Okay. So I think if not, thank you very much, everybody. I think let's take a picture before we go, and then all the best to everybody for the Green AR iPad Challenge. Yes, shaping sustainable urban cities by UDA and also Apple Professional Learning Malaysia. We wish you all the best, and all the speakers and all us here with you from APLM and also UDA. Wish you all the best, and may the best team win, right? Okay, so let's have a group photo, and then we can disperse. All right, so let's have a grid. Okay, if you're ready, turn on your videos here, and then we'll have a group photo. Right. Okay, ready. Okay, all right. Okay, I'm just gonna snap and then I will turn on, yeah. Okay, terus freestyle, terus freestyle. 1, 2, 3. Okay, all right. Okay, and again, one more. Kekalkan senyuman. 1, 2, 3. All right. Okay. So thank you everybody again. All the best and see you when you go to the finals. Yeah. All right. Okay. Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Hilmi. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Bye.
everyone. Bye.
Bye. All the best. Tak sabar nak tunggu semua punya ni. Okay, Dr. Faiz dan Niti hantar. Thank